Howdy, y'all. How you doing today? Well, today we're going to be reading another story of a Toy Story series. And this has to do with a collection of books that are going to teach you vowel sounds, consonants, things like that. And they come in a package of, I think there's like 10 or 12 books. But I have only been able to get a couple of books that I've either rented or I purchased from a thrift store. You can rent them at a library, or you can go to an actual bookstore that sells books and you can buy the whole pack. But I was only able to obtain a couple of these books. This book is about long vowels, okay? And actually this one's an activity book, but the book I'm going to read today is the long U sound. So I'm going to put my glasses on. The long U. And the story is Toys Tune In. All right. Along with a bunch of these books, and like I said, I believe there's like 12 of these books, there are 2 activity books. And this activity book here is the Long Vowel activity book. I'll talk a little bit more about it after I read this. But let's begin with the Toys Tune In. If you notice, it has the long U sound. Okay, in the word tune. You hear the oon, the oo sound, the U. So they're letting you know on the cover of this book that they're going to give you some words that have the long U sound, the oo sound, throughout this story. You have words such as argue, argue, bugle, cue, cute. Now look at this word here. This word here is spelt differently. It's the EW. However, that has a long U sound called oo, few. Here is few. Let's go with some other ones. Huge, musical, mute, uniform, unit, universe, use. There we go again with the oo sound. View, you get the oo. And volume. If you notice, some of these words have an E at the end, which majority of the time, if you see an E at the end of these words, the vowel inside the word before it, within the first couple or 3 letters in the beginning, is going to give you the long vowel. So this is going to give you the long vowel sound. You see the E at the end, and U happens to be in the very beginning. H, U. And it's majority of the time in the English language is going to give you a long U sound. It's going to give you a long vowel sound most of the time when you see an E at the end of a word. And down here are just some sight words, and sight words are words that through each grade level you should know. But they are giving you some of these sight words that are going to be in the story. Now, Toys Tune In does not have, it doesn't show any of the authors. It doesn't tell you who the author is in here, but it is by Disney's Enterprise and Pixar. And the ones who wrote this book, the company is Poof Slinky LLC. It's published by Scholastics. And Scholastics has lots of books. Activity books you can do. They have an online activity website. So let's start reading that the toys tune in. Now, before I begin, if you notice, there's some dark words. The dark words are letting you know those are the long vowel sound words. Let's start. Woody and the other toys got used to watching TV when Andy was homesick. They had a great view from Andy's bed. "What do you want to watch?" asked Bo Peep. Rex the dinosaur wants to watch a show about a huge reptile. "That reptile is very scary," says Rex. Ham, the piggy bank, wants to watch a show about a superhero. "This superhero can save the universe," says Ham. Now look at the U. Universe. The Green Army men want to watch a show about an army unit. "Keep an eye out for green uniforms," says Sarge, "or listen for a bugle call." Buzz and the aliens want to watch a show about space. Buzz takes the remote control. "I saw a space show back there," says Buzz. "All I need to do is figure out which button to use." The word use. Buzz hits a few buttons. Then he hits the volume button. Sound blasts from the TV. Bo Peep uses her staff to hit the mute button. She turns down the sound. "Ah, that's much better," she says. Now, for those of you who don't know what the word mute means, mute, if you have a remote control and say somebody else is talking to you and you want to pause, or you just want to turn it down but keep letting the movie or TV show going, but you don't want to hear on the TV, then you're pressing the mute button and you won't hear any sound at all. Woody wants all the toys to agree on one show. "Let's not argue," he says. "What do we all want to watch?" "Something cute," says Bo Peep. "A musical," says Jessie. Then right on cue, a voice from the TV says, "Stay tuned for Woody's Roundup." The toys settle down to watch TV, and they make sure Woody has the best view of them all. So I guess they all decided on what they want to watch. And that's what? Woody's Roundup. Why do you think they wanted Woody to have the best view of them all? For those of you who answered that Woody is the main character in the TV show, that's why they wanted him to be in the front and get a really good view. The end. So that was the U sound. This was book 10 of the all the activity books. And I told you I was going to talk about this one. This is book 12, the long vowels. So like I said, there was like 12 different books. And there's going to be another activity book that's going to show you about the short vowel sounds. This activity book is about the long vowels. And here, they'll give you different activities that's going to help you further along with your long vowel sounds like A, E, I, O, U. All right? So after you've read all those books, you will do the activity book for the long vowel sound. Like I said, there's 12 of them. I happen to have let's see. Let's count them. I happen to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 12 of the books, which I am going to be reading today. So, if you would please click like on this video, please subscribe to my video YouTube channel. Please share it with other people you know who are going to be around kids at any point in time. These are read aloud books that's going to help these kids. They're not just watching something they're not learning. So please share it. Check out the links below. There's going to show my Facebook page that coincides with this YouTube channel. There I might start doing prizes, things like that. Gives you the latest news on when I might put the books out. I might actually make things that I do make with books. So if you ever are buying a book and you want to give it as a gift, I do make things that do relate to books. You could just message me through Facebook, because this channel will not allow you to message me, because these are for children. So I hope you all had a good day. See you in the next one. Bye.